Day 2 on the Wonderland Trail started at Indian Bar. This was going to be our shortest day, covering only about 6.5 miles, mostly along the ridge tops of the Cowlitz Divide. Though the mountain was still socked in with fog, the trail offered great views as we followed the ridgeline. At the junction for the Cowlitz Trail, we made our way south and began the steep descent down into the forest surrounding Nickel Creek, where we set up camp for the night. And we have sun and blue sky, can you believe it? And up there is the mountain, but that mountain just loves to hide. Yeah. Hopefully we get some views today.
Well, good morning. We're a bit into the day. Just climbed up a steep hill coming out of Indian Bar, and I thought I would take a moment to say good morning. Today is our shortest day that we have. It's only 6.5 miles or something like that. We're headed to Nickel Creek, which will be good to get there somewhat early. It's somewhere in the 10 o'clock hour right now, but get there early. Our tent is just soaked. Everything is wet. It was raining all day yesterday. We packed up a wet tent the night before. We packed up a wet tent this morning, so it'll be great to just let it dry a little bit before we have to set it up. Tomorrow is going to be our longest day. I think it's going to be close to 16 or 17 miles. Gotten a few glimpses of Mount Rainier this morning. I got a video of that earlier while we were sitting down at the creek, Ohanakosh Creek, filtering water and having our breakfast and coffee and things like that. But today should be a good day. I think the weather is supposed to, this is the turning point today from the weather report I saw before we headed out. So we'll see. Just thankful we're out here this week and not last week. Last week, I've talked to several groups that were out here all last week, and it was just rain the whole time. In fact, some people were bailing early. They're like, I'm done. I can't do this. So it was great that it was just one day that we had to put up with it. Yesterday, we did 11.8 from the White River Campground to Indian Bar Camp that we stayed at. So it was a big day one. But we did it and got there about 5, I think. We didn't leave until about 9. The climb wasn't too bad. It was that descent down into the Indian Bar. It was pretty steep and wet, and your pants and your shoes, socks got wetter as you kept descending. Okay, now that's it.
friendly. You're lucky we are. Well, now that we got a little bit of sun, we decided to try to dry our stuff out. That seems to be working pretty good. We're going to stop here and have lunch. We're starting the downhill towards our camp at Nickel Creek. Just started a little yard sale here. Back on the trail after our lunch break, and the sun feels really good. Fog's starting to burn off. Still some clouds, but it's pretty awesome. We only have a few miles to camp. Okay, well, here is our little camp for the night. Kathy's got her little sunspot. We're still trying to dry some stuff out. We ended up getting booked the group camp, but this is pretty nice. Like you can see, we're still drying stuff out, but here is our setup. Not bad. Water is about 1/10 of a mile down at the creek, which you'll probably see us cross tomorrow. All in all, it's been pretty fun. Thank goodness for the sun today. Cheers for a good day.
Cheers.